Hey guys, it's Hoagie here. I just want to welcome you guys to my channel. Just wanted to do a quick rundown and overview of my bike. It's a 19 Yamaha MT-09. I got it with about 1,600 miles on it. A guy actually traded it in. He bought it in May and traded it in on an R1 a couple months ago. So he didn't ride it very much. I mean, he pretty much just broke it in stock when I got it. The only thing he had on here was just the swing arm spools down there, just for the stand. Everything else I kind of put on it. Did the TST Industries fender eliminator here. Get rid of that European style swing arm wraparound license plate holder. It's actually an anodized racing exhaust from Amazon. It had some pretty good reviews on it, and I really didn't feel like spending $1,000 on an exhaust. I wasn't sure how much I was actually going to ride this thing, since I do have a brand new Yamaha YZ450F also. I put some bar end mirrors on it here. Adjustable levers, got those. They actually work nice. The clutch lever is nice because the OEM Yamaha one, you have no adjustment on this lever down here. And from here, you can adjust the reach on it, which is really helpful. I mean, it was pretty easy just to jump on this thing and go right away. I mean, any sport bike. I've rode sport bikes before, but I've never actually owned one myself. I worked at a motorcycle dealership for 10 years. So I've been around my fair share of sport bikes and motorcycles. These stickers here, I actually made them myself. I have a vinyl plotter, so I made those. I made those Yamaha checkers down there, the MT-09 on the swing arm. I also made these right here on the little rad guard. Took this apart and just painted them. Tried to paint them like a fluorescent orange to match the wheels. I made the MT-09, made the dark side sticker. I put this tiny little windscreen on it. It really doesn't deflect any wind at all, seriously. But it's kind of just for looks. I also made the MT-09 sticker for that. And if you can see up close, I did ghost a dark side sticker into it with my vinyl plotter with the matte black vinyl on the gloss. Really thought about painting that matte black to match the headlight housing down here. Not 100% sure on it yet. I also went with these TST Industries turn signals. They actually light up in like a hyper white. Probably very hard to see during the day, but they actually do light up when you put your turn signal on. The hyper white goes away and the turn signal actually just starts blinking. I put Carmichael Pro Taper bend bars on here. I think I cut them down to maybe the second mark, so they're not as wide as they came, the Pro Taper bars, but they are a little bit wider than stock, and they are lower, so you get a little bit better of a lean. It's definitely a different feeling compared to the stock bars. You also have to move your clutch cable and bend this solid piece in here. Once you bend that, just make sure you don't bend it up. Like I kind of just wrapped electrical tape over top housing behind here. I thought about trying to look for like an aftermarket cable that didn't come with that 90-degree elbow in it. I didn't really find anything yet. I'm sure I could put something together from Motion Pro. I actually use this for my garage door opener. It's a little like Chamberlain remote. I just velcroed on here because you don't you don't really want to get it too wet. I got it wet the first time, and all 3 doors I have in my house started going haywire. I had back ones were going up and down. The front one was closed. I couldn't get it to open at all. It was a pain. So I kind of had to take that remote all apart and dry it out, and it finally works again. That's why I put the Velcro on there so I can remove it when I do wash the bike. I also put them the frame sliders down here on the forks. I still have to get the matching ones for the back. Also went with these frame sliders here. Didn't come with any directions at all. Like I was saying, I took off the seat cover because it felt like you wanted to keep getting pushed down into the tank on this bike. Like there's a slope here, and you can buy aftermarket seats, and they kind of raise it up a little bit, make a nice level surface to sit on so you can lean back a little bit further. Bunch of memory foam. I glued it down on there with like a 3M spray adhesive, and then I took like a turkey slicer, and I tried slicing most of the stuff off of it, and then from there I made like a little looks like a little cheese grater, and with that little cheese grater I tried to sand off the hard edges to make it look smooth again, and it doesn't look bad. Underneath the seat right in the front I also put two little spacers to try to raise it up. Snakeskin gripper pads. That was one of the first things I put on this bike. It seemed like when you were squeezing, this thing wants a wheelie all the time. Pretty much in any gear, really. If you crack the throttle, you're gonna ride a wheelie. Unless you're just kind of really trying to be really smooth with it, which you can be on this bike. Everybody was saying the throttle was real snappy on it, and it's not really that snappy. I mean, especially if you came from like a fuel injected motocross 450, but I always run it on standard mode. I'm in towns a lot, so A's not really great for in towns, tight corners and everything. There's gravel everywhere around here, construction. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the ECU flashed, probably by V-cycle nut, most likely. I'm going to do that as soon as possible here. Just been trying not to miss any riding because the weather's been so nice here in Pennsylvania. This isn't going to be the only bike I'll overview. I mean, I'll take my Yamaha YZ450 out and show you guys that too, and hopefully get some more footage of riding and racing some motocross. Other mods done to the YZ450. Alright guys and girls, really hope you enjoyed my overview of my Yamaha MT-09. If you guys have any questions, again, just leave them on the page. I'm sure I'll come up with a bunch of new videos that I'll be posting here shortly. Hopefully the weather stays nice so I can ride longer into the fall here, even into the winter, as long as they don't put any salt down onto the roads. But make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell notification, that way you're notified of getting all my new videos. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.